I've noticed a pattern where people will try to take away someone's beauty because they fit into a societal standard. An example of this that I've seen would be being light skinned, and another example of this is that a person is slim and petite. And my definition of petite, I mean like shorter, because I've seen taller women that are like 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot plus, say that men that are tall within their height range that like shorter women, meaning women that are like 5'4" and below, are PDFs. And I'm kind of thinking that's a little extreme. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm 5'2", and I know a lot of tall men are attracted to me. And some of the men that are tall, they might not be exactly 6 foot, but the men are very athletic and tall. And they don't give me that vibe at all. So it just comes off as haterish. Like, it's not to say that there aren't tall men that like tall women. It's just like, why are you focused on the ones that do like shorter women? I think it's just like a natural thing to like, for a man to want someone that's smaller than him, although that's not all men. So I think it also applies to lighter skinned women. And the woman that I want to use for example is Zendaya. Because me personally, although I haven't watched all of Zendaya's work, I like her image. Like, I like her styling. I like when she does modeling campaigns. I've owned a magazine with Zendaya on the cover. I believe it was the Vogue magazine. I like Zendaya. And it's really that simple. It's not because she's light-skinned or anything. I just like her aesthetically. Like, I like her look. I like her fashion. I like how she's quiet. I like how she stays out the way. But I've seen so many people call her ugly and mid. And my thing is, if Zendaya is mid, that means that the average person is well below even being considered cute. Because if mid is cute, I've seen people be like, oh, well, Zendaya's cute, she's just okay. Well, if Zendaya is just okay, that means everyone else that is less attractive or has less access to things because of their looks. Because I believe that something that contributed to where Zendaya is her look. So if you're saying that Zendaya is mid, that means that anyone who is even slightly less attractive than her is well below. And it's interesting to like I don't go around calling people mid and all this and that, but seeing people call someone like Zendaya and Saweetie mid, it's just like, so that means that the average person that you see walking around is well below mid. And I was watching Pretty Little Reality's video that she recently posted, and I know a lot of people don't like her content, but I do believe that she tells the truth, you know, about certain things. And when she was talking about the beauty inflation, I'm like, if the average person really believes that Zendaya is ugly, not that they're just don't find her attractive, like maybe she's too slim, maybe she doesn't have enough curves, but if Zendaya is ugly, then that means that the average person is just booty, like below boot. Like, the average person that you see out and about is just below. And I personally don't believe that, but that's literally what you're saying if you're calling someone like Saweetie mid. Like, if Saweetie is mid, what is, like, if Saweetie is where mid starts, that means that everyone that is not as attractive as Saweetie, and I want to also take into consideration, some people might have work done that can make their face look weird. It could be makeup. I don't know. Because I see with a lot of celebrities, like, they're actually beautiful, but then when they start getting cosmetic surgeries and lip fillers, it changes their look. But I don't know, like, the names that people are calling, I'm like, really? So if this person is mid and ugly, that means, mid or average, that means that you are below average, or we are below average. If Halle Berry is mid, then we're all just like not even attractive. I think it's weird. That's why I don't even like the idea of rating, because it's like I see women that are so obviously beautiful, but people are so negative